Hi, my name is Ashley Janae, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Before we get started, I have something very important to ask of you, okay? I need you to go ahead and more importantly, subscribe to this channel and share this video, and go ahead and hit that notification bell so that you can be notified of all my future videos that come out. So today I wanted to do a little bit of a makeup tutorial slash give you some beginner tips for makeup for those of you who are new to doing your own makeup. So one of my best tips and one of the things I found when doing my makeup is that in order to have like a flawless base, you need to have like a very good foundation, right? And there's going to be two foundations that I talk about, not necessarily foundation makeup, but like foundations for your base. So the first foundation is hydration, okay? The first foundation is hydration. You need to hydrate your face. Like you need to moisturize your face down. And so I like to use these Round Lab toner pads as a way to add hydration back to my face after I've washed it. Now, I don't normally use cleanser in the morning when I wash my face, but since I'm doing my makeup today, I always use cleanser just to make sure my face is as clean as possible. And I like to go in and just add and just put these toner pads all over my face. And these are very moisturizing. Like when I first started using these, I didn't really think they did anything. When I stopped using them, I really quickly noticed, I'm like, okay, so that actually did add quite a bit of moisturization to my face. I like to bring it down to my neck as well. And then I'll let that sit and dry down, and then I'll go on with my next step of moisturizing. Okay, so I just put some Aquaphor on my lips. I ran out of like the regular balm, so I just used this on my lips. I put a little bit on my lips just to, get them nice and moisturized before I go in with any lip products later on down the line. And then I like to go in with the COSRX Snail Mucin. I love this stuff. I know for some people they've said that they break out with this. I haven't broken out with it, but I do love using it. It does add a nice shine to your face. I think it also helps with, I don't necessarily use it as a primer, but I do think it can help with being a bit of a primer, but it definitely helps with adding a bit of moisture and life back to your face. And I like to put it all over my eyes. Now, you don't really need a lot of this, just enough to cover your face. In between each of these skincare steps, I like to wait a few minutes to let it dry down and make sure it's really seeping into my skin before I move on to the next step. Okay. Okay, so lastly, what I like to go in, I usually like to go in with my Neutrogena Hydro Boost Water Gel, but I've actually ran out of this. So I need to go and buy some more. So I'm actually going to go in with the Aquaphor. What is this? With the Aquaphor Healing Ointment. And I like to put on a very thin layer of this, like very thin. Just kind of move it around my fingers like this. And put on a very, I don't want to be greasy, but I do want my face to be moisturized. And I might put on a little bit more in the areas where I tend to get drier, which is like down here on my cheeks and around my mouth is where I get really dry. So, and then put that all down here. Okay. And then I'll put a little bit on my forehead as well. You can find the link if you want to purchase any of these items. I'm going to put the link to my Amazon storefront in my description below. And you can go ahead and get you some of these products. And please just note that I do get a commission on those if you do buy through my affiliate links. So I would love to support if you want to do that. If not, you can also get these products from Amazon, or you can look them up. You can also go to like your local like drugstore to get, Aquaphor and stuff. But yeah. Okay, now let's move on to base number 2, your makeup base. Okay, so base number 2 is your concealer base. So as you can see, I have a bit of dark marks on my face, and I have breakouts on my face as well. So, cut. I'm gonna do that again. So let me start off first. So as you can see, I have dark marks on my face. I'm breaking out a little bit. So what I like to do is I like to go in with 2 different concealers to really conceal that so that my base is flawless when I go over it with foundation. Okay, so I like to go in with the LA Girl Pro Concealers. These are really inexpensive. I think I got a pack of 3 off of Amazon for maybe, I don't think it was more than $10. We can go ahead and these are also be in my Amazon storefront. And so these are in the shade Fawn and Chestnut. So I was actually using Chestnut for a while, but I heard about Fawn, so I wanted to try Fawn out. I think Fawn's a bit too fair for my skin. So what I like to do is actually mix both of these. So I'm gonna put this one on, and I'm gonna put it everywhere where my dark marks are. Now I've actually been using the Topicals Faded Brightening and Clearing Serum for my dark marks. So I've actually noticed a huge difference. I don't have as many dark marks on my face, so they're slowly fading away. Go ahead and like these 2 huge zits I have. Then I'm gonna go in with Chestnut of the LA Girl Pro Concealer. I am with you. And then what I really like to do is I like to go in with the Morphe Continuing Setting Spray and put it on my brush. And this is the face brush. What is this? This is the Expert face brush from, I forgot the name of this brand, but RT. I'm gonna spray this down. This is one of like the keys. I think if you have dark marks and your hyperpigmentation that you're trying to cover up, you have to put on your concealer. Put on concealer first, because that's really what concealer is for. It's to conceal things. So, but now what I'm gonna do is go in with my under eye concealer. So I like to use the Hydrating Camo Concealer from e.l.f. So I like to put this under my eyes to brighten my eyes up a little bit. I don't like putting too much of this. I found that this goes a long way. Like a little bit of this goes a long way. And I don't know. Everyone does their makeup differently. So how you end up doing your makeup over time will be different from how I'm teaching you. But I don't like it to be too bright. Like I feel like that kind of takes away from how I naturally look. So I'll let this dry down just a little bit. And then I'm going to go in also with the Halo Glow Beauty Wand Contour from e.l.f. as well. And this is in the shade Tan Deep. So I'm going to put a little bit of this, like this goes a long way too. So I'm going to put a little bit of this, oh my gosh. I'm going to put a little bit of this on my cheekbone area here to sort of add a bit of contour here. Just like that. And then I usually put some like a little dab on my nose here, and then I'll put a little bit up here on my forehead as well. And so, oh, I forgot to put foundation on. Okay, so I actually forgot to put foundation on, which is step 2 in the foundation steps, I guess you can say. So I'm gonna go in actually with my Makeup by Mario Surreal, what's this called? The Surreal Skin Foundation in the shade 19C. I love this foundation. I feel like it feels like skin, and makeup can irritate me quite a bit. So I'm gonna take my setting spray again from Morphe, spray down my brush a little bit, and then I'm gonna dip it into my foundation. And so, I mean, I already went with my concealer and stuff, but I'm gonna just go around that Now that I put on my foundation, I really like put it on my cheeks, a little bit on my forehead, areas where I don't have the concealer and contour. So I'm gonna now go in with my deluxe concealer brush from RT. I forgot the name of this brand. But I'm also gonna go with my setting spray and spray this down. You know, people say like they wet their beauty blenders. I like to wet my brushes with my setting spray. I feel like it helps blend out the makeup a bit better, and it sets into your skin a lot better. It took me a while to figure out what makeup looks best on me and how I like to do my makeup. I think everyone does their makeup differently, and that's totally normal, and that's okay. Like, you just have to practice, honestly, to get better at it. I'm 29. I usually don't wear makeup that much because I break out a lot, but I wanted to learn how to do my makeup and take care of my skin so I can enjoy doing makeup again, because I really do enjoy wearing it and trying out different looks and all of that. And so you're not really going to get good at something if you don't actually practice it. Okay, so now I'm going to go in and blend out the contour. I like to go in with this E7 brush from Morphe. See how it's really compact. I love this brush. And then I'm going to just blend this out, tap it a little bit, maybe bring it up, and just sort of bring it up onto my cheek. Another piece of advice is you want to get products that work for you. Like, I would not go out and buy every product that I'm using today. And like, some of these products can be very pricey. Like that Makeup by Mario foundation is like $40. It's a lot of money. So go out and get cheap makeup, not cheap makeup, but like drugstore makeup, affordable makeup that you can practice with until you figure out what it is that you want to do. We're nearing the end here. We're gonna go in with blush. I absolutely love blush. So I'm gonna go in with the this is the Cheeks Out blush from Fenty in the shade Daiquiri Dip. Ooh. I like to use this as a base. And no, I'm not gonna use setting spray this time. I'm just gonna do like a little bit of this. Like, this can go a long way. I'm gonna use a little bit of this and just sort of focus it on this area of my face here. I'm gonna go in with the Morphe Bacon Set setting powder in the shade Banana. I love Morphe. There used to be a Morphe in my mall and now it's gone. I'm so sad. I can go to Ulta, I think, and get Morphe products. So I'm gonna go in with this with my little powder puff from e.l.f. Dab. I put some in the cap here and I'm gonna dab it. Like to blow off the excess. This is my favorite part of my makeup, doing this part. I feel like it really comes together. Like, look at that. It sucks up all that oil. I feel like it makes me look like I know what I'm doing a little bit, right? Like, look at that. Like, oh, this looks so good. Going with powder blush. I really like this little palette from e.l.f. This is the powder blush palette. I really like using these two bottom colors down here. I really love this color. I use a little bit of that like on the top part of my cheek. But I just add a little bit up here just to add like a little bit of, I don't know, like pinkness. I love the pink look everyone's doing. And I don't have pink setting powder, so this is kind of what I use as an alternative. Don't leave here with any advice. That is, you have two foundations you need to work on: your hydration foundation and your concealer foundation. Okay? Third piece of advice is to practice your makeup and watch tutorials. Okay? Learn how you like your makeup to look on your face. Everyone does their makeup differently. Everyone uses these products differently. Do what works for you. Do not rush out and buy all these products you just saw me use. If you have products at home that you have been using, try them out in different ways. Try them out in the tutorial that I just showed you. You don't have to get these exact products to get this exact look, okay? You can get the same look with your products. You just have to practice. Like e.l.f. is a very affordable brand that I absolutely love. You can do beautiful makeup with e.l.f. And be confident in yourself. Like, just do your makeup. Even if you're not going anywhere, do your makeup. Have fun with it. Do what makes you feel confident and beautiful at the end of the day. Because that's what I've learned when it comes to doing my makeup. And I love the way I look. Like, this might not be how everyone does their makeup, but it's how I do mine. And I love it. So let me know if you try this out. And if you want to see any more tutorials, like my eyeshadow tutorial, I'd be happy to show you. And yeah, bye. See you guys in the next video.